guys, this is Sahib from Techie Tweaks. Welcome to our channel, and this is the 20th episode of Tech News series on our channel. So guys, in this series I'll be telling you the things which are actually happening in tech world, and also there will be some polls related to technology. So let's get started with the first one. So first news is actually coming for the users who are actually looking forward for Reliance Jio offer. So guys, if you don't want to spend on a smartphone, there is a device called JioFi device. It is actually a 4G hotspot, so you can get 3 months of unlimited data or the whole preview offer with that JioFi device. This device will cost you around 2900 rupees, and anyone can go and buy this device now. But earlier it was restricted to HP users, but now anyone can go and buy this. So I think it's a very good solution. It is a 4G capable hotspot. So answer the poll here. So are you will you spend rupees 2900 in this JioFi device if it is giving you 3 months of unlimited 4G data only? It is giving calling and other facilities, but considering only calling data, will you consider this device? So guys, the other news is actually coming from Moto X 2016 edition, as we were earlier talking, but this time around it is certified by Chinese community. There are some good things about this device. So the specification look like this: 4.6 inch 1080p panel. It is a Google Play editions with the 16 megapixel rear camera which is capable of 4K video recording, and there is 8 megapixel front selfie camera which is capable of full HD video recording. So the bad thing is, or the thing which I don't like, is that it is going with MediaTek's Helio P10 chipset with 3GB of RAM and 32GB of internal storage. So this was all about Moto X 2016 edition. So guys, when we move to next news is actually coming from Samsung, that Samsung Galaxy Note 7, which we were talking that there might be a 6GB RAM variant with 128GB internal storage, is now official. So guys, this variant will come to Korea or some it will not come to Korea, but it is specifically released for China. So I think 4GB of RAM was enough if the RAM management is good, but having that 6GB option is also a good choice actually. So guys, when we move to the next news is actually coming from Xiaomi, that Xiaomi Mi Note 2 is actually spotted online. It is having good specs. It is having that 4GB of RAM with 64GB of internal storage and 6GB of RAM with the 128GB of internal storage. The display is 5.5 inch, which is actually a 1080p panel. There can be Snapdragon 820 or 821 or 823, because there is no official word. So there are some possibilities which can give this device a price tag of around 375 to 430 US dollars. So actually this will be a high-end smartphone. So let's see when it will launches in China or India or whatever. So guys, the other news is coming from Indian users that Samsung Galaxy Note 7 is released today in India. So the pricing of Note 7 which we were talking is exactly same. It is 60,000 rupees, actually 59,900 rupees. And if you are going to buy Note 7, you will get the Gear VR worth rupees 2000, but the actual price of that Gear VR is actually 7400 rupees. So if you want to know more about the Galaxy Note 7, I'll leave a card here, and also you can get Gear VR for 2000 rupees with this Galaxy Note 7. So moving ahead, there are some other announcements by Samsung that the Gear VR, which is actually coming with Note 7 worth rupees 2000, is actually has actual price tag of around 7400 rupees. So guys, when we move to the sensors that this Gear VR has, it has that accelerometer, gyrometer and proximity, and field of view is 101 degrees, and the compatibility is actually, it has that USB type C, but it is readily compatible with the Note 7, S7, S7 Edge, S6, S6 Edge, S6 Edge Plus and Note 5. So let's see how this device is. So guys, the other news is actually coming from Samsung again, that along with Note 7 they have also released the Samsung Gear Icon X Bluetooth earbuds, which I will show you in pictures. So these are sort of headphones or earbuds, but has a lot more functionality built into it, and Samsung charge a premium for that. You have to pay rupees 13,500 for these earbuds. Actually it is splash resistant. It has that P2i nano coating, and also there is standalone music player. It has 4GB of internal storage, or it can hold up to 1000 songs in it. There is some voice guide which is available in 15 languages, and there is Bluetooth 4.1 and it also has sensors like accelerometer, heart rate sensor, capacitive touch, pedometer, etc. The battery is actually 47 milliamps, so the pricing is actually on higher side. So when we move to the other thing that Samsung has launched is actually Samsung Gear Fit 2. It is a sort of a band sort of a thing, but actually charging a lot. It charges rupees 14,000. When we move to the specification, it has that 1.5 inch display, which is actually a curved super AMOLED display, as Samsung likes to call it, with the resolution of 216 into 432. Going into depth into specification, it has 1 GHz dual core processor, 512 gigs of RAM, 4 GB of internal storage, IP68 rating, Tizen OS, Bluetooth V4.2, standalone music player is also included, and there are sensor, accelerometer, heart rate measure, and lots of sensors. But also it has battery of 200 milliamps. So the cost is actually 14,000 rupees. So Samsung is actually charging a lot. So guys, the other news is actually coming from LG, as we were discussing that V20 is around the corner, but it might be the case that LG's upcoming V20 will be coming with this the first smartphone which will feature a 32-bit hi-fi quad DAC. So it is nothing but with this DAC the audio quality will be really good, and this thing I like a lot in smartphone because I listen to a lot of music and I want my music player to be really good. So what happens is that OnePlus 3 was a great device, but the audio quality of that device was not that good. So it is a limiting factor for me. For some it might be not a limiting factor, but I want good audio in my smartphone. So answer the poll here: do you really want that sort of good audio on smartphone or not? So guys, let's move to the other news that as you are already know that we will be receiving Redmi 3S by tomorrow, hopefully. But going into the depth, their CEO Manu Jain has said that they have sold 90,000 of Redmi 3S in about 8 minutes. So this is a very good record. So this device will be really famous, and do post your video request. I'll be comparing it with Samsung Galaxy J7 and lots and J5 phone 7, whatever you will be seeing. Just tell me in comment section down below. So when we move to the next news is actually coming for our iPhone users that iPhone 7 might be unveiling on September 7, and there will be no 3 variants, there will be just 2 variants. So either there will be no Pro or there will be no Plus. So let's see what Apple does to this smartphone. Guys, the other news is actually coming from Kodak, that Kodak has released new LEDs in India, and they are starting from rupees 13,500. So I think this is a very good LEDs. If you want a special feature one LEDs, the 32-inch variant will cost you about 17,000 rupees. 40-inch variant will cost you 25,000, and if you want a 50-inch smart TV, the rates which I was telling was for smart TVs. If you want a 50-inch LED, you have to spend rupees 36,000. So considering the standards of Samsung and Sony, the price is really aggressive here. But if you want a normal LED, 32-inch LED will cost you about only 13,500 rupees only. So very good pricing. And if you want a 40-inch normal LED, then you have to spend rupees 21,500. So actually the pricing is really nice. So guys, when we move to the next news is actually coming from Asus, that Asus Zenfone 3 or Zenfone 3 is coming, but one more thing is coming, Zen Watch 3. So guys, Asus Zenfone Zen Watch 3 is actually coming through the FCC. The good thing about this smartphone watch is that it will be having a circular display. Although there is not much talk about specification and other things, there is a picture which I am already being shown. So guys, this was pretty much it from the video. Hope you guys have liked the video. If you do, please do give this video a thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. If you have any sort of comment, feedback, query, go to comment section and ask me, and I reply to 100% of your comments. If you want to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, etc., links in description box. If you want to support Techie Tweaks, affiliate links again in description box. Whenever you will buy from them, you will be charged nothing extra, but it will help out the channel. So this is Sahib from Techie Tweaks signing off, and we will meet in next one. Yes, hopefully.